Hello and welcome to my channel. I am the Silver Wheel Witch, and today I'm here to do another energy transmutation reading for the new moon in Cancer, July of 2023, so that we can take a look and see what the energies are during this new moon in Cancer and how we might best use them for our greatest good. We have a card popping out already. Eight of Wands, beautiful. We're just going to push that off to the side here and hold on to that one. Maybe it has an additional meaning as part of the reading. We'll place that over here. Okay. So the first card that I'm pulling is for the energy of the new moon in Cancer. What is the main energy that we are working with? And then we're also pulling a card for any energy present that is opposing this energy. Okay. Third card is the best possible energy transmutation. This one wants to come out. Okay, so between all those energies. All right, and now we're going to pull some cards for the elements to assist us in how to actually transmute these energies. First card we're pulling is for Earth. What is a solid foundation? Pull that one. And then we have water, a way to emotionally support the situation. Let's move these over here. Okay. Next we have air, which is a helpful perspective to have. Go. And we have fire, an action to take. And last but not least, advice from Spirit. Okay, let me go ahead and put these cards off to the side here. And let's fix this. Make sure you guys can see all the cards. A little cramped in there. There we go. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and start flipping over the cards and see what we've got. So the main energy for this new moon in Cancer we have is Four of Swords. Okay, the energy we have opposing it, is the Star card. Okay, so this is telling me straight off the main energies may actually be a little challenging, and the energy opposing it is actually very positive. So we really want to go with that Star energy to really tap into, you know, those positive energies. Four of Swords can mean that we need to take a rest. So let's just take a look and see what else we have. Best possible transmutation. Oh, that's beautiful. Ace of Cups. So very fitting with the Cancer energy here. So before we pull over the rest of the cards, let me just sit with this for a second. Okay, so what I'm really getting here actually is that this main energy of the Four of Swords is kind of in a way a forced rest. Situations or things are coming up that are kind of making you take a little bit of a break, even if you don't really feel like you want to. So the Star card is coming in to really oppose your opposition to taking a break. So by releasing your grip on what needs to happen and the way things need to happen and how fast something needs to be done, if you give in just a little to that rest that is needed, then you can really transmute that energy into a very prosperous, blessed new beginning. I am getting that this is, of course, emotion with Cancer being, with the new moon being in Cancer, but regarding your goals in life. So that could be home and family, or it could be career and work. So each person, it might be a little bit different, but this is your, with this Eight of Wands over here, this is your push, your drive, your desire to make things happen the way you want them to happen. Things need to happen in a right timing. And so energies are popping up to really force you to take a little bit of a break, relax, not force things. It doesn't mean that things aren't going to be happening or getting done, but more it is the rest from the push to make it happen. Do what needs to be done. Take a little bit of break, though, from the control on how it happens. And this star card is just gorgeous with this energy of your fulfilled desires in life, whatever your goals are. It's this beautiful, what's the word I'm looking for? Resolution. It's not the word I'm looking for, but you get the idea. The outcome, basically, of the situation wants to be positive. You just got to let up your grip a little bit, and that is going to really be a great blessing. Remember that you are still in beginnings here. So while you may have been working on something for a really long time, you're still in the beginning stages. So things don't have to happen overnight. And if you really find a way to work with this life-changing, star, big energy here, tap into that more than this in the moment, day-to-day little things that you're trying to force happen, you'll really be able to see the blessings in this new beginning and see it start to really take flight for you. I'm getting that with the wings here. It'll really get off the ground. Just let loose your grip a little. Okay, so that is the main overall energies that I have coming in. So in order to work more with this star card and release and rest a little so that we can really embrace this new beginning and let it kind of come off the ground on its own, let's see what the elements have to say to help us. So for Earth, what we need to have a solid foundation to work with these energies. Oh, Three of Swords. Not quite sure. Okay, so I'm not quite sure how it fits into the reading all yet, but the key to having a solid foundation is going to be accepting the heartache. Maybe things aren't exactly the way that you wanted them to be. Okay. It might be painful to let go of what you need to let go of with this Four of Swords in order to rest and release and let go of your grip a little bit. It may be a little bit painful for you, potentially for some. For others, I am getting less of an emotional pain, but more of it's a mental thing. So with this heart, even though it's swords, it's really bringing in the emotions here. But with all the swords in the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords, it could also just be a mental process. You might be agonizing over what you think things need to be like, and agonizing over it, and it's hard for you to let go. But if you just let go and let the universe or the divine, source energy just do its thing, it's going to go a lot smoother for you. But in order to have that foundation that is really beneficial, it's really a key factor to let go and trust that things are going to work out for you. Okay, so moving on to water. So for the emotional, best way to emotionally support the situation, we have the Three of Wands. Okay, so right away, the message I'm getting on that is looking to the future with hope, as opposed to trying to force it to happen with this Eight of Wands. So this Eight of Wands is really standing, it appears, as like an anchoring point, as for which to have a perspective on the situation. So the Four of Swords energy is present based off of this Eight of Wands push forward. So to best emotionally support yourself here is to give yourself some hope by looking to the future. Try and look at where you want to be. Imagine yourself where you want to be instead of trying to think of all the ways to force it to happen, basically. Okay, next we have air, so a helpful perspective to take. The Lovers. That's beautiful with the star energy, with the Cancer energy. This is very, very much speaking into tapping into mentally, right? Mentally tapping into what you love about where you want to be, your goals, your aspirations, what you are trying to get off the ground. Feelings are high right now, and so the Lovers in the air position is really saying to take a step back and think about it. Think about what you love, why you love doing what you're doing, why you want your end result. This is going to help you with the hope and looking to the future of your end result here. And it is also going to help you mentally let go of these challenging thoughts and or emotions, depending on your situation, how this card is reading for you. Tapping into remembering the deep love that you have for what you're working for. So it's a remembrance of this energy. So you felt it before, why are you pushing hard? And it'll help you let go of your grip a little. Okay, next we have fire and action. So what is an actual, action to take? 10 of Wands. This burden, this responsibility, again, with the Wands energy here, with this Eight of Wands, you are taking it all on. You've got it all on your back. You are trying to carry it all up the hill, all at once, and get it done right now. If you took your time and took a little break here and there and rested and actually enjoyed the journey a little bit while you're hoping and dreaming for the future and remembering why you love what you're doing so much. The action to take is the letting go and just enjoying the ride, enjoy the process, enjoy the work you're doing. If you're not enjoying the work that's going to get you to this, beautiful ending or destination or what you want to accomplish, then get creative. Find different ways of doing things. So maybe it's not about, getting it all done so quickly, but finding different approaches and having fun in the learning process of learning those new approaches. Play with it a little, turn it into a joy again, which you will be able to do with, letting go of how you think it needs to end or come to fruition. Okay. And let's go ahead and take a look at the last card, which is advice from Spirit. Eight of Cups. Beautiful. Which is very much moving on, leaving behind what no longer serves you. So maybe here you are trying to apply old ways of doing things, old thought processes, things that maybe worked for you in the past to get things done or to survive or to have what you need. Those things may have worked at one point, but to have something you've never had before that is definitely obtainable, you got to do something different. So advice from Spirit is really, again, saying to let it go. If it's hurt and pain around a situation, if it is a skill or a technique or a way that you think it absolutely has to be done and you're not budging on it, let it go and move forward. I love that up at the top of this windy hill, you've got that huge, beautiful moon. Trust your intuition to get you where you're going. And trust that the divine source, whatever you believe that energy to be, the universe, that it's got your back and you're gonna get there. And trust your intuition, look forward with hope, and focus on where you're going instead of trying to control how you get there. And you will end up with, during this new moon in Cancer, this beautiful Ace of Cups. It's going to be a renewed hope, a renewed joy, a renewed sense of longing for this goal that you've had for quite some time that is finally spreading its wings and coming to life. Yes. All right. That's what I have for you today. I hope that was informative and helpful for you in some way. If you were called to listen to the reading, there is something in there, whether it's the full message or a piece of it. I do hope it truly has blessed you, and have a wonderful new moon in Cancer. Have a great day.